Hello, 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 Pisces. How are you? It's your girl Indam, and I'm here to do a very quick reading for the full moon that we will be having on Thanksgiving 2018. It is called the Beaver Moon. So, in a nutshell, it's hunting season. Okay, so the purpose of this reading is what are you? Are you going to be the beaver or are you the hunter? Which one are you, right? That's really what we want to look into. Very quick reading. I'm not going to go too much in depth. So just want to focus on a scenario, the scenario that comes up for you. And then I'm also going to tap into chakras. And that's pretty much it. All right. I do invite you to my Instagram because I will be posting a ritual for this beaver moon. And I do encourage you to visit my website, www.indamquest.com. And on there, you will be able to see the different things that I offer. And this is a great timing for you to get a reading and possibly start a cleansing process for the new year. So I'll shuffle for you one more time. I'm ready. Let me get to it for you. All right, what do we have for Pisces? Let's go. Pisces, we have the King of Swords. Triumphant. Triumphant. You're cleansing, all right. So you even have crystals. Like, look at this. Does this look familiar to you? You are cleansing. You are in a good place. I don't know if it's in totality or within a situation, but we'll look into it because your challenge is the Seven of Swords. Oh, okay. Oh, and at the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords. We have a lot of swords going on here. You understand me? A lot of swords. So we're talking a lot of fighting, a lot of betrayal. You're coming from a very hard place. You're coming from a place where you have earned every single little thing that you have, every single big thing that you have, humbled at minimum. But you have been able to take all of these swords, even the main one that has been used to control, to manipulate, to um, win against you. And now you have it. And that's what makes you the victor. Because, see, what happens is when somebody fights you for so long and you're able to move past the basics of life, so the emotional, the anger, once you're able to pass all of that, this person has to work harder because now they have to continuously come up with different ways to get at you, to come at you, to try to defeat you in so many ways. They ran dry. They ran dry, and now this sword that, and all of the swords that have been used against you, you have now combined it into one. And now you sit. Excuse me. And it is now your turn. And the challenge here is that you went from collecting all of these swords, right, to holding on to them. So here is a thing. You were a very brave soldier. You were able to fight your fight and you won. The victory is yours. You have it in your hands. But the thing is that because you disregarded your emotional state in order to succeed, which is totally fine, you can't continue to push off your emotional state. And that's the problem here. So now you've been able to collect all of these swords and you have all of these awesome swords, and here is your big sword that you are now holding as your victorious sign, right? But you're still holding on to all of this. So that's your challenge. And honestly, you'll be surprised that once you open the can of worms of emotions, Pisces, you're going to realize that this is where the real fight starts, because now you have to deal with yourself. It's one thing for you to fight other people, right? But when you have to deal with yourself, it's a whole nother fight. It's a whole nother war. It's a whole nother ball game. Understand me? So let me see what chakra you should be focusing on. I'll tell you what, you ain't no beaver. You ain't no beaver. You ain't no beaver, darling. No. Alright, I'm gonna go with the one that fell out. Yes. So here we have the solar plexus. I'm sorry, the sacral chakra. You see this new beginning? This is exactly where you are. This is you right here. After the rain, after the fighting, after the war, after the night, here comes the sunlight. Look how beautiful. This is you just looking with your victory, standing tall. Just looking towards the horizon for the new beginnings that are coming. How beautiful is this, Pisces? I love this. Get inspired. Get inspired. It is a new beginning. You have new beginnings. You have fought your war. You have done what you've had to do. But the thing is, you have put your emotional self aside. So through this awakening, please understand that this awakening also comes with you paying attention to your emotional being. You have to pay attention to it. And this may end up being a tougher fight than everything that you just fought. All right, Pisces, thank you so much. This is your reading for the